Hello, and welcome to the Polly's Pets podcast, podcast number 2.
It's the Polly's Pets podcast, where the wild comes alive. From the lost temple secrets to the tiki falls dive. Critter Springs is splashing, Polly Sea Labs arrive. Every episode's an adventure, come along for the vibe.
Today we're going to be talking about things that Crystal's going to let us know about.
Okay, first up, let's talk about, what is the date? October 9th.
Well, today, this is being published in like 3 days.
It's October 12th?
Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe the 13th.
All right, it's the month of October. And the month of October is when we have our Spooktacular.
Yes.
And what is our Spooktacular stuff?
Our Spooktacular is a yearly event. This is the 12th annual Spooktacular, but this time it's going to be even bigger and better than all the other times before. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Because we're doing more this time.
Yeah. Well, one of the things we are doing is our aquascaping contest during the Polly's Pet Spooktacular. So that's going to be a really fun event where adults and kids can come create their own tank. Mm-hmm. We actually have 2 divisions. We'll have a kids division and we'll have an adults division, and that one will be a little more probably like a competitive style. And then the kids one is just, a fun one where the kids just get to decorate the tanks and stuff.
Yes.
Can you tell the listeners what aquascaping is?
Pretty much aquascaping is the way you set up the decor in your aquarium, and not just like putting ornaments in there or gravel or something, but with true aquascaping, it's the way like natural wood and rock are laid out to make a landscape or give the tank a certain sort of feel or image. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of times aquascaping helps complement and inform and complement the types of livestock that are in there. So like a shrimp tank would be aquascaped differently than like a cichlid tank and things like that.
Well, I've seen some that some of them are really cool when you look them up, but they do like it looks like a river is running through the tank, which is cool because it's filled. The tank's obviously filled with water. So getting that, I guess it's just a bubbler effect and stuff, but they look really neat. I've seen some like Star Wars related ones where they have like the Millennium Falcon, and then it looks like
I've seen some where the types of wood that they get, and they put moss and grow moss certain ways, and then trim it to make it look like little trees inside the tank, and it looks like a whole Ewok village. And stuff.
Well, and people get really into it. Some people will take live plants and do a live plant aquascape where they'll actually trim the leaves down and give it a specific kind of look. They'll actually cut the rock to make certain shapes and stuff. So it's really cool. People get way into it, and it's a lot of fun. So we're having that.
We'll have the freshwater. If you want to do freshwater, we have all the stuff for that. All the little tools I think we'll have, and the sands and the rock and the
If you want to sign up, you can go to any of our social medias, and we'll have a link there. But it is a Google Docs form that you'll fill out your information, put what one you want to do, the kids competition or the competitive, and then sign up there.
So the kids one is a 10-gallon tank that they can decorate however a kid wants to decorate it.
Yeah.
The bigger one is a jewel tank, which is a new tank.
Yeah, it's a new brand. It's one of the largest aquarium companies in Europe, and they've come to the United States now.
Yes.
And we're going to be excited to start selling those. The tanks as early as next week, actually.
Yes.
And Jewel is sponsoring some of that, and so it's going to be really fun and really exciting.
Yes, I'm very excited for that.
It'll be cool to see what people come up with.
Also, make sure to follow our social medias because we'll post on there, and that's how we decide the winner. The winner will be decided on Halloween, so you'll cast in your votes.
I got it.
Wow.
Yes.
That was good.
But otherwise, at the Spooktacular, besides that, we have 2 magic shows. This time, they're going to be at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, which is going to be super fun. That's something that we do regularly. And then we're going to have a pet costume contest. That's at 5:30. All pets are welcome.
Yeah, not just dogs and
Exactly.
cats.
Just make sure they're on a collar and leash. And
Yeah.
Well, we had a lot of bearded dragons.
Yeah, bearded dragons, ferrets, hedgehogs, turtles, tortoises.
Rabbits.
Yeah, rabbits. I mean, Yeah, all sorts of things.
I
Haven't
want-
had a fish yet.
I want livestock this time. I want someone to bring like a
Livestock.
goat.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, anybody who wants to dress up their goat,
Or like-
go
Like a
ahead.
pig?
Come
A
on.
pig.
Like a
oh,
mini
we've
pig?
had pigs. Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
I think she's right. I
Like
think I've
a
had
like
pig
a
before.
Highland cow would
I was
be
thinking
cute.
a Highland cow.
Wouldn't that be so cute?
That would be so cool.
Speaking of which, we just got Highland cow dog toys in, which are super cute.
They are. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're very cute.
I need to get one for
What,
my
what would
dogs.
you say if I said we're getting Highland cows in?
I would pass out.
I don't think we have space for that.
No, we
I don't think we're not getting Highland cows in. Sorry.
But that would be really cool.
It would be cool.
Otherwise, let's see. Yes, pet costume contest. We're gonna have a bunch of sales and promotions. Even more
I
than
got-
we've had
I got
in the
the
past.
sales.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
here we go.
All our dog food's gonna be on sale. So all the large bags are $10 off.
Wow.
Medium bags $7 off. Small bags $5 off. Same with cat. The large bags are $10 off, and the small bags are $5 off. There's not medium bags of cat food.
Sure.
Back to Nature is 30% off. World's Best Cat Litter is 30% off.
Are y'all writing this down
Yeah,
out there?
please write it down. I guess I won't go through all the, but some treats and toys are going to be 25%
Wow.
off.
And do we have a raffle?
We do have a major raffle going on. So if you come into the store during the Spooktacular, every $10 you spend, you get a raffle ticket. And then we have literally a bunch of things you can win. They're labeled. And so whatever you want to win, you'll put that in that category.
Like if you want to win a fish product, you put it in the fish bucket.
Yeah.
If you want to win like a bird item, you would put it in the bird bucket.
Yeah.
What if you don't care?
Then you just kind of throw it in whatever bucket you want.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah, I know it's pretty neat.
But yeah, it's huge, guys. It's the best day ever.
Yeah, the Spooktacular is a lot of fun. We get a lot of kids coming up dressed up in costumes, a lot of pets coming up dressed up in costumes,
and
it's just so much fun.
One of the fun games we're doing this time, or experiments, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, in the fish room, we're going to have a create your own potion. So we have little bottles that you pour lemonade in, and then you can put different like colored glitter in there and stuff, and then you can make your own potion drink, which is fun for kids to do. So you'll get a little ticket for that, and then
Oh,
Sadie's
wow.
excited to do that.
That's cool.
That is fun.
Yes.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's the
Yep.
Spooktacular.
Yeah.
It's October 25th, Saturday, October 25th, from 1 to 6 p.m.
Yes.
So, like, come on by. You're not doing anything else. Come
Be
on by.
there or be square.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know.
that was really clever.
I don't know.
Well, we were going to talk about our favorite animals.
Yeah. What are our favorite animals?
Oh.
It's right there.
Okay, you can go
So
first.
we'll go right from Spooktacular to favorite animals?
Yep.
Okay. We don't need a bridge or a segue for that.
What would the bridge be like? What are your
It
favorite?
would say, man,
spook-
some of my favorite animals
animals?
come to the Spooktacular. What are some of your favorite animals,
that was
Crystal?
good.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, see, that would be a bridge. See, when we go from topic to topic, you want to, like, connect them.
Got it. I was
I
thinking
think.
like Golden Gate Bridge. Like I was trying to think
Yeah,
different
no,
bridges.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I
we
was
s-
thinking. I thought you meant like spooky animals.
Oh.
I don't know
okay.
why I thought that.
Spooky. Well, okay. What's the animal you're most scared of?
Oh, that's a good one. That would have been better.
Oh.
Than your favorite animal. What
Yeah.
am I most scared of?
Well, is
Are
it
they-
an animal we have to have
They're-
here, or any animal?
I don't know. I don't like scorpions
You don't like scorpions? Yeah.
because we've had scorpions.
Yeah, we've had
We have
Like
scorpions right now.
emperors.
We-
Yeah.
Emperors.
Yeah.
That's a hard word to say.
Emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, wouldn't voluntarily just grab a scorpion just because I feel like holding a scorpion.
Yeah.
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 Or really a tarantula. I don't think I
Yeah.
don't love those.
Well, you got to pick one or the other.
Okay, scorpion.
Okay, because I was going to say tarantula. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Tarantulas don't bother me at all.
No, they don't bother, but I'm saying of the animals here that I don't like, it would either be scorpion or tarantula too, but I don't want to pick the same one as her. So
Oh,
she said
okay.
scorpion, so I had to say tarantula.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
if I pick scorpion too, that'd be kind of boring,
Yeah.
even though that is probably the one I like the least.
Okay.
And think is the like,
Well, anything that can sting
Spookiest.
and pinch.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, really?
Okay, no, can I just say scorpion like you?
Sure.
Can I?
Yeah,
okay.
I think I'm also gonna say scorpion.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, okay.
Well, because
three
I can't
people-
think of anything else that's like
spooky?
scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe an urchin, but you don't go like grabbing those. So
Yeah, that's true. Can I change my answer to eels?
Sure.
Eels, they scare me because not like I like eels. Eels are really cool
Mm-hmm.
and they're fun, but man, they don't have good eyesight. Like eels have
yeah,
very
true.
poor eyesight. So like when you're doing, when you're doing work in the tank, you really have to know where they are because they just follow movement.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, they'll just pop out of a hole and just like grab your finger and stuff. So
okay.
you just have to watch out. But I like eels.
Yeah.
They just kind of freak me out to work with them.
Those all
you know?
eels would do that. They all have bad eyesight.
Well, yeah, like all the like saltwater and the brackish freshwater moray eels. Yeah, they all have very poor eyesight.
What about Steely? Steely was an American eel.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure about them. I'm talking
He
more
knew
the
who I
moray
was.
eel
I remember
variety.
him. He-
Okay,
You could tell who
for those of
people
you
were.
that don't know, we used to have an American eel. It's a type of freshwater eel.
At our house.
Yeah, at our house. It
Yeah.
wasn't even here at the pet shop, and his name was Steely.
That was when we could get them.
Yeah.
We can't get them anymore.
Yeah. But he was really cool
He was so cool.
Why was he named Steely?
because he was kind of a gray color like
No, that's
steel.
not why.
No, it's
That is
not.
not
It's
why.
because
it was because
at
SeaWorld just built
Okay.
the Steel
Steel
Eel.
eel.
Okay. Sorry.
I think.
I thought it was
always
because
thought
he
that.
was
Well,
gray
why-
and he
why
kind of
else
looked
would-
like steel.
No.
Steel high school?
No, like steel, like a steel beam.
Oh yeah.
Like, 'cause he was long and gray like a steel beam.
I forgot steel, like steel.
No, I'm pretty sure the SeaWorld is the accurate story.
Yeah.
Because he was
'Cause
an
the
eel.
steel
Because
eel.
a steel eel.
Yeah.
That might be, but y'all were like about ready to like
Yeah.
jump on me there. So
Yeah.
I miss him. He was
Okay.
cool.
He was the coolest.
Yeah.
okay. Well, that was
So,
exciting.
like,
but we
do
have
we-
cool pets here now at the store.
Yeah,
Let's
That's
get
true.
customers
We actually have
excited
a
about-
bunch of eels,
Yeah.
like saltwater eels.
Saltwater eels, yeah.
Yeah.
and freshwater.
Well, we
eels.
do have, but
Wait,
like
we
we have
do?
a show
Oh,
tank
we do,
of
yes.
saltwater eels.
Yes,
Two
that's
show
very
tanks
true.
actually.
Yeah.
We have a lot of spiders.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Jumping spiders have been so popular lately.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a jumping spider
That's true.
because their little faces are so cute. Yep.
Need to do
What other animals do people find?
Well, a lot of
Spooky.
people don't
Well,
like snakes, but
yeah.
but I've always liked snakes. I
Yeah.
think they're very pretty animals. So
And then, like our feeder, like crickets and roaches.
Yeah, the
seem
bugs.
to
Oh,
have-
people freak out about those.
Issues.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But they're a necessary part of the circle of pet life.
I know,
That's right.
and they're an important part of animals' diet. Speaking of animals' diet, let's
Oh,
go
we're going to that now.
to
Okay, so our topic of the week is going to be food allergies.
Topic of the week. You should put a little like.
We should have like a theme
flashing
song for topic of the week.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, I'll ask Dad. He'll make that.
Mainly because we get these issues a lot. Customers coming in with a dog or a cat, mainly dog or cat, that are really itchy and they don't know why. It could be environmental, but a lot of times it's food. So we just kind of try to guide them the best way we can to figuring out what the allergy could be or
So is the topic of the week pet allergies?
food allergies.
Food allergies. Okay. We didn't
Or
state
pet
it specifically.
allergies. I mean, it could be pet allergies, but a lot of times it stems from food and like,
Yeah.
It could be airborne,
Food
but
or
it can,
environmental. Those
yeah.
are the two. Yeah, those are the two main causes.
Yeah. So in dogs, let's go with, most people have dogs, so that's why we're going to talk about that first, I guess.
as we learned last podcast, dogs are the most popular animal pet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. These are all true statements.
So
Good job,
anyway,
girls.
God, this is really hard to stay on track. Okay, because I've thought about like 8 different things since we've been talking.
So we're talking about pet allergies and the
Right.
causes and possible solutions to mitigate those allergies.
I'll just
Yeah.
read this. Food
Yeah.
allergy in dogs and cats are overreactions of the immune system to specific food protein, causing itchy skin, ear infections, gastrointestinal issues. It's a hard word. And stuff like that. So these proteins, common food allergy proteins are like beef or chicken or kind of those standard proteins that have been in the pet food market for
a long
a
time.
long time. You know.
And we see that the most common because they are the most abundant. I mean, chicken and beef are the two most common
Exactly.
proteins in dog food, so it makes sense that the most allergies would be linked to those.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. So, which is why a lot of companies have been coming out with special proteins.
Well,
They call them exotic proteins.
Exotic proteins.
Yeah.
Yes. Like venison or kangaroo or
I mean, even
Yeah.
things like duck. I mean, Signature has goat,
Yeah.
and I mean, even like catfish, like stuff like that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So if you're noticing like your pet having itchy paws or itchy belly or losing fur on their back or things like that, those could be signs of food allergies. So it's worth maybe investigating that a little more.
Yeah, trying out some different things and seeing what you are noticing. Now, it's not going to be, you're not going to feed a different food one day and then the next day they're not going to have any problems. It will take time for their gut to heal and it start,
Yeah.
you'll see the effect of that.
Yeah, it's a digestion is a long process to work through the whole system, because not only do they have to digest the food, it's got to be get in the bloodstream, it's got to work its way through to the skin and the coat and everything like that. And as the gut reacts to the different ingredients and stuff in there, it's just going to change the way it all functions. So that does take time. One of the best things to do is to switch to like a limited ingredient diet. If you look on if your dog's having issues and you look on the ingredient list and it's got multiple different sources of protein, say it's got chicken, beef, turkey, things like that, that can be a very good thing for certain reasons. The different types of meat have different amino acids and stuff, which is good for dogs to have a full panel of amino acids.
How many amino acids do dogs need?
Well, there's 10 major amino acids, I believe, that they utilize. I believe.
I should have looked that up. For some reason, I was thinking 23. Why was I thinking 23 amino acids?
As I said, I would need to look that up.
I don't
but
have my phone. It's
but
videoing.
just a little talk on the amino acids. There's certain ones that are more prevalent in what we call like land, sea, and air diets. So land would be like red meats, beef, lamb, bison, stuff like that. Sea would be fish, of course, and then air would be poultry like chicken, duck, turkey, things like that.
Yep.
All have different types of amino acids in there. So it is good to feed your dog a rotational diet, a mix of all those amino acids. But, on the flip side of that, if your dog does have sensitive stomach, your dog's having allergy issues, it's good to switch to a limited ingredient diet with a single source of protein. That way you can kind of use a trial and error to kind of knock out, like say you think chicken's the issue. If you get a food that has just beef as its protein source and the dog starts doing great on it, then okay, well that's good. And then you can try maybe turkey. If the dog still does well, it's...
what would make that easier? If there was a test you could give your dog to know what allergens...
Well, it just so happens, Steph, that we have something like that.
What?
Yeah, we do. It's called Yukari.
Yukari,
yeah. So it's a food sensitivity test. And I've actually tried it on my dogs because they were having two of my 3 dogs were having really bad allergies to something. So what it does, it's not going to tell you what your dog's allergic to. It's going to tell you what your dog is most sensitive to.
Yeah.
And what I kind of learned when I was reading through this stuff, it's based off of like what your dog has eaten. Like say my dog was on a beef diet that had pumpkin and I don't know, goat's milk. I don't know, I'm just making up things. It's going to be able to tell if your dog's sensitive to what they have in their system at that point.
Okay.
So that's why it's not a specific allergy. It's not going to tell. I don't know if there's actually a true allergy test. It's more of a trial and error.
Right.
Where you try some things, it doesn't work.
What were your results?
With my golden mix, he's more sensitive to like beef heart, which I thought was interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Goat's milk was one.
Okay. That's also interesting.
Also showed like Bermuda grass, which is what I have in my backyard. So that made a lot of sense.
Okay.
And it'll give you a range. It'll give you like highly sensitive, moderate, and then mild symptoms.
Okay.
So I was able to switch both my dogs to a food that had, what are they eating? Lamb and apple.
Okay.
It's a limited ingredient diet, but ever since I've switched, I mean, it's made a world of difference. But it's kind of cool knowing that. But if you try it, and you do it and it works great, that's great. But I'm wondering if maybe if you're not if you try it and then you're still not finding what you need, you might need to do it again.
Right.
To see what other sensitivities there might be out there.
Right.
But there were so many that they listed.
Right.
I find it hard to believe that you won't be able to find something after the first round of tests.
Right.
Yeah.
They also have it for humans, too.
Oh, interesting.
We carry both of them.
Oh, well, see, I did not know that.
Yeah, we do.
That's cool.
So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to try. I'm glad I tried it because
Right.
it's good to know. But yeah, it was kind of enlightening what I found. It's $79.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do they just pick it up, take it home?
So what you
it?
do, it's you cut some of the dog's fur. You put it. It includes like an envelope that you just send in. You create an account. You send it in, and it took like a week to get the results back. Anyway, so yeah, that's
cool.
But yeah, and I would say something else that's very popular, especially it's going around social media right now, is the importance of integrating or potentially switching over to a freeze-dried or a raw food for dogs, just because it is easier for them to process.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a less processed food, so obviously it's going to be easier for them to digest, which we have both of those in the store as well.
Yeah, a lot of people forget they tend to anthropomorphize dogs' digestive systems, like meaning they give them the same traits that our digestive system has, and dogs are designed to process raw meat. Our stomachs cannot handle that.
Right.
A lot of people then just assume that dogs'
dog
food all has
shouldn't
to
do
be
that,
cooked
yeah.
and stuff. No, they are built for raw meat. The advantages of raw meat is that that it's not cooked out. You don't cook out all the nutrients. I mean, you guys know whenever you cook food, you're cooking out some of the nutrients in there. So it also is more bioavailable nutrients. It means it's easier for them to pull those nutrients out. So not only are there more nutrients, they can pull it out easier. It's easier on the digestive system overall.
Yeah.
So if your dog is having a lot of food sensitivities to process, kibble foods and stuff, try freeze-dried raw, frozen raw food. And again, give it 2 to 3 weeks on it.
Yep.
And then you'll start to see a difference, I think, with a lot of these dogs.
In the interim, before we figured out what the dogs were allergic to, we did feed them raw just to ease their itching, and that definitely helped.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, they're big dogs, so I would love to feed them raw all the time. It just is not as sustainable.
Yeah, it's not.
For
Well,
your
it's,
bigger
not
dogs.
it's simply not as cost effective. I mean,
Right.
it costs a lot to feed raw food.
Yeah.
But with the freeze dried kibble toppers and stuff, you can
can mix it,
enhance the dog's kibble with that, and so you're still getting some of the advantages of it without necessarily
breaking the bank.
Yep,
Yes.
without breaking the. We don't want to break banks.
No, we don't want to break banks here.
No, breaking banks.
No,
is bad.
but we want your dog to be healthy and happy too.
Yes, we do.
So you got to find the middle ground that works best for you.
Yep, and then when you start them on the little freeze-dried mix-ins, and then you run out, then they look at you like you're a horrible person,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'll get you some tomorrow. And then you go to work at the pet store, and then you forget, and then you have to go through the same thing again.
It happens
Yeah.
more
Say.
often than you'd think. Forgetting to take home things for our own pets, even though we're here all the time. That
Yep.
happens a lot.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does.
Yeah.
I've also sold something that I was going to get that day. I've sold the last one of
Yeah.
it. It's like, bye.
Yep.
Bye. You enjoy that.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah.
Okay, customers first, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very cool. So we've gone over the Polly's Pet Spooktacular, the aquascaping contest, and we've gone over the topic of the week.
Yeah.
That was the dog, pet allergies, food allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like pets you're allergic to, but the things the pet is allergic to.
Which is also interesting because pets that people are allergic to, sometimes it's not necessarily the actual animal itself. It could be, for rabbits, it could be the hay that they're eating.
Yeah.
And that's what you're allergic to. Or with cats, it could be the litter that you have. So changing the litter can help. I mean, Kyle thought he was
With
allergic to cats. And,
I've learned that a lot of the allergy stems from what the cat is eating. So if you
Yep.
change the cat's diet,
Yes.
then you may not be as allergic to the cat as you once were.
Well, and that's why a lot of people have noticed that they're not allergic to cats like they thought they were, because nowadays there's so much more higher quality foods for cats.
Yeah.
So they're eating this, better stuff, and then in turn, yeah, people aren't having these reactions.
Yeah.
Just
That's
wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah.
I'm allergic to guinea pigs.
Yeah. Both of you are allergic to guinea pigs.
No,
I'm
she's
not as bad. No,
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
like slight. I mean, it's not. I
And
waffle
if
them
a
every
hedgehog
day.
walks on me, I'll break out too.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm fine with them, but rats is the one if
Yeah,
a rat
you're-
touches me, that's I
But
break
yours
out
is
forever. It
bad. Like a rat, it could literally touch you, and it.
Yeah,
like,
then he gets
it's
a big
just
hive,
inflamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used not to be like that, so it's been just more recently it's gotten worse. So, that's all rats.
Maybe we should change our diet.
Maybe we should change the rat's diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the guinea pig's diet.
I think I'm allergic to the hay.
That might
But
be.
yeah,
You're
but
probably
I'm not-
allergic to
We're
hay
all
too.
allergic to hay. So
Yeah.
we work in a pet store, and all three of us have pretty bad allergies to things like dust, dander, hay, different things like that.
Well, luckily we
so.
don't work with those things every day,
No,
so that's
no,
fine.
No, that's why I'd like to gravitate towards the fish.
Yeah. Right.
I haven't met many people who are allergic to fish.
Or birds. Or reptiles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We really just need to stay on that half of the store.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, but they're so cute and
I know
cuddly.
they are. Yeah.
yeah. That's true.
But I also want to remind you guys to send in questions. If you have questions about small businesses, working with family, owning a pet store, or questions about products or animals that we have, we would love to answer them for you.
Somebody asked if we have hamsters.
We do have hamsters. We have Syrian hamsters and dwarf hamsters. There's a bunch of branches of Syrian hamsters. So there's like teddy bears, there's calico, there's panda, black bear hamsters, golden Syrian hamsters. The list goes on and on. There's also different types of dwarfs. It's like Campbell's hamsters and then the winter whites, yada, yada, yada. But we have all those, so don't fret.
That's right.
Yeah, don't fret. Because I was fretting.
How do you,
The lack
how do you
of
spell
hamsters.
fret? F-R-E-T?
F-R-E-T.
It's an odd word. Don't fret. Who said that first?
Fret.
I don't know.
Malcolm Fret
Who's
said it.
Malcolm Fret?
Malcolm
He
Fret.
was a warrior. So everybody was like, uh-oh, here comes Malcolm Fret. Don't fret anymore, Malcolm.
I'm thinking that's not.
You don't think that's true?
Somebody also asked if we had jumping spiders, which you talked about earlier.
Yes, you
And
did. You already answered that question.
Yes, we do have jumping spiders in the store. They're very cute. And they're very tiny. They're eating extra small crickets right now. And they like them. What?
Nothing.
What? I'm not right.
Yeah.
The term fret means to worry or wear away. It derives from the Old English word fretten, meaning to devour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was no Malcolm Fret.
No, not if there is, it's not listed here.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Malcolm Fret does not exist. If your name is Malcolm Fret and you're out there, please let us know, because that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
There you go.
All right. The next topic is...
Is this a topic of the week, or is this just
No, we
just a
did
random
the topic of the week.
Oh, so this is a
just a
lesser
bonus.
this is a lesser topic?
Yes.
Like it's
yeah.
not as
Lesser
important?
topic. Yeah, this food allergies are serious.
Oh, okay.
They are serious.
That was our serious topic of the
Okay.
week.
Okay.
What is the next topic of the week? I mean, the week.
I'm not sure. You're going to tell us.
Yeah.
This is just a regular topic, not a topic of the week, guys. Sorry.
Did we talk about our favorite animals, or no? We went to
No, we
went to
got
spooky
distracted.
animals.
our
Yeah.
scary animals. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, what are the best starter pets? Were we going to talk about that? We're going to talk about it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let's go reptiles. What's the best starter reptiles? Bearded dragon. That's right.
Oh.
I mean, yes.
I would beg to differ. I would say crested gecko.
No.
I would. It requires less maintenance and a smaller habitat.
But it requires, you have to mist them more.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to mist them, and then their food is kind of, you
Yeah,
have to
you can set
make,
up an
make their
automatic
food
mister.
a little paste and stuff. But with bearded dragons, you cut up their veggies and then feed the bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess there's.
Yeah,
I
but
guess that's kind of a
bearded
wash.
dragons, they can just sit on your shoulder. And
Okay,
and
crested
just, like-
geckos, you can also do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they escape.
I've never had a crested gecko escape.
You told me a few months ago
no,
that you
that's
had
because listen, yes, because I'm gonna blame Kyle on this one. He left the
Kyle is Stephanie's husband.
the openings of the Exoterra units open to where you can normally stick like tubes in there if you were gonna make it into a bioactive aquarium, and these were newly hatched crested gecko babies that I had, and they all 3 escaped within minutes. But I did find them behind the what's it called?
So wait,
Dresser
is
thing.
this your argument for how they're the easier pet?
Okay, most people aren't going to breed them and have tiny, tiny, tiny little hatchlings. Okay,
That's true. That's
But-
true.
they're getting big now. They're like the size of my
I would say-
finger.
Crested geckos are very cute. Yes.
I would say those are probably the 2 best starter reptiles.
Yes.
To have bearded dragon for a more desert, arid kind of animal, and a crested gecko for a more tropical type of
Yeah.
animal. So there, you can pick either one. I mean, you
Or
can pick,
both.
Yeah, or both. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd have both. So yeah.
I have both. Well, I don't currently have both, but I've had both.
I just have bearded dragons. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, crested gecko lovers.
Yeah.
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 My
Yeah.
bearded dragon actually did get out a little while ago. It was just on the rug right by this tank,
Oh yeah.
just looking at me like so. It's like,
All right, best starter small animal.
That's a good question.
It is.
I think it's a rabbit.
I see. That's what I think too.
That's what I think too.
I do. I think rabbit.
I mean, I would maybe say guinea pig.
Okay.
I just wouldn't say guinea pig because they make me break out.
I mean, yeah, that fair enough.
But guinea pig are good. They
Yeah.
require a little. They can have a smaller.
A little bit
Cage
smaller
than a
environment
rabbit.
than
Yeah.
a rabbit. A little bit, just because of the movement style of a rabbit compared to a guinea pig. You know, the
Yeah.
hopping and stuff, and
Yeah.
you want the rabbit to be able to do his
Hops.
yes, that's
Bunny
the prop,
hops?
yes. the
Now, it's
proper
still
bunny
important to
hopping
note
motions.
that getting the largest size enclosure for these animals is going to be better.
Oh yeah.
Also, giving them a lot of time to run. Mm-hmm. You know, these are all
Very
things
important.
that we might think are common sense, but
Yeah.
are very important to note.
yeah,
right.
yeah. Time
Yeah.
to run. You know, so like if you have a rabbit, you know, and you have a cage for the rabbit, it's good to be able to let them out in a secure environment. So if you don't necessarily want to just let them
Free
run around
roam,
free
yeah.
around your house because they can get into things that they probably can get into, especially if you have other pets. You know,
Yep.
rabbits and dogs tend to not mix, especially if they're big dogs.
Yep.
Especially
Yeah,
if they've
they
been
have
eating
a
a food with rabbit in
playpen,
it.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a playpen or like if you're in your room, you know, you can close the door to your room, let them out, let them run around and stuff. So
And these animals, you can also litter box train, which is really nice. And so that way, when you have them out and about, it helps with the whole cleaning process. And it, helps with their enclosure not being so messy because they're potty trained.
yeah, I think rabbits have the slight edge in the just holding and cuddling area. I think
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're a little more tame to just be kind of if you have a kid that just really wants to like hold and handle them, you can do that with guinea pigs too. It just takes a little more work. They tend to be a little more skittish at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, but the care requirements for both are
Very similar.
pretty similar. The diets are a little different. Guinea pigs need more vitamin C and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's in the guinea pigs. A good guinea pig diet will have proper amounts of all that. And of course, they both eat a lot of hay. So and just so the enclosures, you want to make sure you have a properly sized enclosure.
Yeah, things for them to chew on, play with, that kind of stuff. I would say fish. What is a good starter fish aquarium?
So there's a couple different ways to go with that, but your standard small freshwater aquarium, I would do around a 10-gallon, and I would do something like, for a kid, like mollies and platies are always good. They're a nice warm water animal. They're fairly hardy. They can be colorful and stuff, so I like those. You can do tetras too. There's a lot of good different tetras for a small tank like that don't get very big.
But I would assume saltwater would be the same. Getting a small 10-gallon tank, is that correct?
So saltwater, I always tell my customers, go as big as you're comfortable going with saltwater.
Yes.
If you want to do it, it's going to be more expensive. But saltwater, the larger an environment, and this goes for freshwater and saltwater
Right.
too. But it just has a lot more impact with saltwater. The bigger the environment, the more stable the tank's going to end up being.
Yes, but nowadays there's so many all-in-one tanks.
That's true. That has
That-
helped.
Yeah, that's
Especially
true,
for
actually.
saltwater, because they have
Yeah.
your whole refugium and stuff in the back.
Right.
That's nice, and you don't have to.
Oh yeah. Over
Yeah,
the past,
worry about
10 years, filtration technology in small tanks and flow, our understanding of flow in tanks has increased a lot. So a lot more people are having a lot more success with smaller tanks with the, 10 to 30 gallon sizes than they used to.
Yeah. I would still say bigger is better overall.
In the long run, it ends up being.
If you're new and starting
stable.
in the hobby, I would think an all-in-one tank, especially if you're wanting to do saltwater, is a good entry.
Yeah, but
you're
what
not
size?
spending
That's the question.
ton. I mean, what do we have?
She's right.
15
Like
gallons?
10. Yeah, like 10 to 20 gallon. You can get a fair one.
Because you can start with you can get a couple clownfish and then get your coral and start that way.
Yeah.
And that just gets you in.
Yeah, getting excited, and then when you want to step up to a bigger tank, you kind of
because
clownfish.
Because I mean, and in particular with saltwater, it's expensive. So before you
make that big investment.
that's true.
It's good. But I mean, I think a good smarter fish is a beta.
Yeah.
I mean, betas, you just can't really, I mean, unless it's a sorority, like female tank, you can only have
one. Well, and
one.
here's some misconceptions with betas. One, they think, a lot of people think that you can only have a beta and a tank, can't have anything else. You can put betas with other fish.
Yes.
Betas are just the only ones that don't require a filter.
They still would benefit. I mean, I still recommend filters for betas. Betas and gouramis are related fish, and the kind of cool thing about both of them is they can actually take in air from the surface and actually use that, so they can live in lower oxygen environments, so more stagnant water and stuff. But betas can also go, in regular aquariums with tetras, platies, other community fish.
Yep.
You just want to keep them away from.
Can they go with gouramis or no?
I would not put them with gouramis, no, because they're related. I wouldn't put them with fish with really long flowing.
Yeah, if it resembles a beta, they wanna fight.
But you can put them with community fish, male betas, and they're going to be okay. Most of the time.
Every fish is different. We're not speaking for every single beta out there.
That's true.
Because guess what? Sometimes you're going to get one. It's going to be mean. That happens. Just like with people, you can pull one person out of the pack. They could be mean. They could be nice. You don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Got to watch your bases with.
Cover your bases.
Yeah, cover your bases. I mean, you got to watch them too.
You watch your bases, cover your bases.
Yeah, watch, cover.
Okay.
Slide, tackle. All the things.
Well, but you bring up a good point. We make these recommendations and we give this advice on animals because we've seen over time what works with most of the animals that we get. So over a long period of time we've carried thousands of betas in our store, so we tend to know what works and what doesn't work with the betas. But like that, you're going to get a fish that for some reason just behaves a little differently than the normal, and maybe that particular one gets really aggressive with everybody in the tank. You can't have them. Or it's, you get another one that's just really timid and stuff. So there's going to be ends of the spectrum with any sort of animal like that.
How because axolotls are pretty popular right now. How is their care? I mean, are they relatively easy pet to have?
So
I would do research first.
Yeah.
But you can.
Yeah. Axolotls are definitely one that you want to do. Yeah. Do your own research from. Know where axolotls are from.
Which is
initially.
Mexico.
Yes, it is. Like underground lakes and waterways. Not all underground,
And
but mostly.
Caves.
In Mexico. And they've developed some neat abilities that other animals don't have. Those ones are actually in colder environments. So, a lot of times you want a tank that's going to be below 70 degrees in the 60s and stuff for them, the low 60s. But more recently, a lot of axolotls have been born and bred by local,
like in captivity.
Local people in captivity. A lot of our axolotls are supplied to us locally and have been bred like that for several generations. And they actually are doing better in little warmer water. I'm not saying as warm as like a tropical fish tank, like high 70s and stuff, but
it's like funny to see the change starting to happen.
They've adapted and bred to that a little bit easier. So you don't necessarily, because it used to be you had to have a chiller for them, and keep those tanks real cool. And chillers are quite expensive for it. So now there's other ways for you to keep the tank cool.
They have little fans that can go on top of the
cooling
tank
fans
and
and
can blow cold water. Yep.
Yeah.
But those would be pretty. Those would be a good starter. I would.
I mean, if you do your research,
Yeah,
you know,
if you have the
your
right
research.
size,
Their diet
big enough
and
tank
size and
and
care.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. We didn't talk about birds. Let's give birds some love. I would say starter bird.
Well, it's hard with birds because a starter bird still lives 20 years.
Right.
they do. Yeah. Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
even your
so-
basic parakeet,
I mean, a
which is
parakeet
probably the
would
most
be
popular bird.
be an obvious one.
Yeah, just because they don't require as big of a cage as obviously like Amazons and
Right.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. But you still want a good size habitat for them. You probably want to have them in pairs
Yeah.
but they're handleable and they're more fun. I mean, things like finches and canaries, they're small. Yeah, they can go in small habitats, but they don't necessarily like to be handled.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends.
Yeah.
It also depends on the person. Some people just want songbirds and they just want to listen to them.
That's true.
Yeah.
But with birds, do your research with what you want because, like I said, they have some can have a long life, 80 years. So get what you want and know what you're
And no,
getting into.
you're being
Yep.
it's some of these birds are lifelong commitments.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like having a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
True.
But parakeets
that.
are pretty cool. We've had people that have gotten their parakeets to talk and do tricks and
Yeah, do
and
little
stuff.
tricks. Yeah,
Yeah, they're so
ride
cute.
on little skateboards.
Yes.
and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Birds are they're very smart animals.
So
even
much
your smallest
personality.
birds. Yeah, and the personality varies. Like we were talking about with fish personalities, bird personalities vary a lot from bird to bird, even
Yep.
within the same species. So that's one that you really need. You get to know your individual bird. and
Yes.
stuff,
Yeah.
so.
Do the care. Make sure you have all the requirements for them.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to my facts.
Ooh,
Fun facts. Do you know what a group of parrots is called?
A group of parrots.
Flock.
No,
Oh.
actually,
Well,
that's not the word I'm looking for.
okay.
Okay.
A group of parrots.
Yep.
A flight.
Nope.
Okay, I mean, I've said flock and flight, and those seem like they make sense.
No, it doesn't. They
hurdle?
are. It's called a pandemonium.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Do you know what that word means? It means wild and noisy.
That makes
Yep,
sense.
that does make sense.
Yeah.
There's a roller coaster at Six Flags that my son likes, and it's called Pandemonium.
Does it have birds on it?
No,
Oh,
but it kind of goes around, like spins around and stuff.
Like a
it's
bird.
like crazy. Yeah, like a bird. It's pretty much like you're riding a bird.
Oh, that'd be cool. I don't think that's
Yeah.
like. I don't think birds fly like that.
no.
They do not. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a fun fact. Okay.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
What other? We talked about bearded dragons and how they're better than crested geckos.
Oh.
What movie features bearded dragons? What movie features bearded dragons? Y'all know this.
We do.
Yeah, you know this. I came up with this question like on my own.
A movie features bearded
I'm going to
dragons?
say
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
No.
Okay,
What?
good, because I couldn't remember Jurassic Park
like
ever having them in
featuring
there.
means it's like an integral part of the movie.
Correct. Come on. Okay, I know our audience knows.
What?
Come on.
I'm trying.
It's a Disney movie.
It features bearded dragons.
Bearded dragons. Yes.
A Disney movie.
Yes.
What?
It stars Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, holes.
Oh, I was thinking animated feature film.
I was too. I wasn't
I
thinking
never,
live
I never
action.
said animated.
I know,
No, you
but
didn't. You
I
didn't.
just
You
thought.
didn't. That's where
I
went.
thought.
Man.
Which
Oh,
is funny because I
Holes.
said
I
Jurassic
haven't
Park.
watched
That's
that
not
in years.
animated.
We watched that a few months ago. That's still a good movie.
Yeah,
I like that movie.
Underrated movie. Yeah.
it is.
It has Henry Winkler in it too.
Also,
The Fonz.
that's beside the point. That's about Disney
So
World.
okay,
We're
but
not
a
gonna go into that.
misconception from that movie because they like painted them. By the way, I didn't realize that when I was a kid, but watching it, they painted it, which is funny now because there's so many different color morphs. They could have just
Like gotten
Used to
those.
color morph,
Yeah,
yeah.
more
exactly.
fun.
Yeah, but there probably wasn't back then.
I don't
Well,
think there was.
They needed them to. They made them look bigger than they actually were.
Well,
Like they
and
were
then
some
didn't they,
huge
like-
dragon.
They had them like frill out. Which,
Yeah, but they weren't frilled dragons.
no, they weren't. They were bearded dragons.
Right.
Um,
Because
I think
there
some
are
of that was probably
frilled
movie
dragons.
magic.
it was.
Yeah.
And they like implied that they were
Can
poisonous.
we do a podcast called Pets in Movies? and just go over some of the like
We can do a segment
different
on
ways
that.
they've used. Oh, like a topic of the week. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, we'll
topic
do
of the
that for another time.
Oh,
But
that
there's some
sounds-
fun ones. So okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, with the bearded dragons and holes. Oh yeah, they implied that they were poisonous, which is not true, but actually it is true. I just found out.
Okay.
But,
Okay,
yeah,
what?
Yeah. No, but apparently bearded dragons do have like some poison in their saliva, but it's not nearly enough to.
To like actually
Do
do anything
anything.
to people.
Yeah.
They were like, if it were to bite you, which bearded dragons really don't bite.
Kind of just hit you with their mouth.
Yeah,
kinda
you
funny.
might just see something. That's all. Anyway,
What do you mean see something like? What?
see
What-
like
what
a
is
like
see
a
something?
red mark around the bite.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There might be some skin irritation.
Yeah, but
Okay. Well, see, so I thought that people would be like seeing like hallucinations or something. You know, they see like funky bearded dragons in their dreams, or you're like you might just see stuff.
Just throw that out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Okay. So
Anyway,
yeah.
so in the 1960s, Australia made it illegal to export bearded dragons.
Interesting.
So for the
since
last
then-
60 years, there haven't been any.
correct, they're all
Because
domesticated.
bearded dragons are originally from Australia. If you
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
You actually talked about that at what was it? You were on TV one time and you were talking about the Australia animals.
You sure? I probably was
Yeah.
talking. I mean, I usually talk when. Yeah. I don't. I
You had
don't
a
remember
segment
that.
about animals from Australia. I don't know why or what.
I did?
Anyway. Yeah.
So yeah, for so long they have been domesticated now, but now that's
Yeah.
why you see so many of the morphs and stuff because
Yeah.
they.
When she says morph, she means a color morph, not like a morphed bearded dragon that's all like
Well, there are
weird
some-
shape and.
There's a two-headed bearded
you know?
dragon at some zoo somewhere.
Okay, well that's
Oh,
yeah,
Interesting.
That's a mutation, not a morph.
that's true. But yeah, there are different
you
morph
remember-
colorations.
What was that book series with the morphs?
Animorphs. Animorphs.
That was cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
I never,
I like the Animorphs.
I've never heard of that.
It was before your time.
You never heard of that?
I've never
It
heard
was
of
before
that.
her
TV
time.
show. Yeah, they
They
had a TV show. Yeah,
I
they
watched
did.
Dragon Tales.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that dragon was two-headed, wasn't it? Wasn't there a two-headed dragon in Dragon Tales?
Well, I think there was, but
I don't remember.
neither of the main ones.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't really watch that.
I need to get Animorphs chase with like that.
Yeah, I have some somewhere. I can dig them up.
What else am I thinking?
We don't know.
We're getting ferrets next week. Did I say that already?
No.
No, you didn't.
No, I said it
Ferrets,
earlier in the
guys.
day. Did y'all not hear me?
No.
Yeah,
They
true.
weren't here to hear that.
Yeah. Ferrets are part of the blank.
Mustelid family.
The what?
Mustelid family?
No. I don't know
Yes.
what that is. A mus.
Mustelid? I believe that's what it's
No.
called. The weasels and
What was
stuff?
your question?
Yeah, weasel. Weasel family.
Yeah, weasel family.
The
that-
musk.
I've never heard that word.
That's like sea lions and being pedipeds. Pediped.
Mustelids are a diverse family of carnivorous mammals known as the weasel family.
Whatever.
Okay.
See,
Yeah, of course you would
wasn't
know
crazy.
that.
So ferrets were domesticated how many years ago?
Ferrets were domesticated. Let's say, I think ferrets. Stop. Don't look it up. In the 1400s,
Okay.
like
The
14 to 1500s.
Okay, I thought you weren't gonna get it.
Yes, because in Old English times,
I mean, that's still not it.
in Old English times, they wore ferrets as like a.
In Old English times.
Okay, but wearing an animal.
No, not like as a pet. Like it was alive. Like it's not like wearing an animal. Like like people had like chinchilla coats or whatever. It was like their ferret, right?
What?
Is that not true? It's true. It is true.
Okay, 2,500 years ago.
Holy.
Am I crazy?
Rolla, that's a
I
long
was
time ago.
kind of right.
You know what? I
You
don't-
said the 1400s.
How many years ago?
That's about 600 years ago.
How can 2,500 years be right?
Hold on.
What do you mean?
What
was going on 2,500 years ago?
It was like 500 BC, like Roman era and stuff like that.
How many hamster years is that?
God, oh no, not again with the hamster years. That's like 3.5 million hamster years or something. I don't really
Ferrets
know.
have been domesticated for a long time.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
They were probably used by the Romans for hunting. Wow.
For hunting? Like
Yeah,
they would
that's
go
That's what Wikipedia
hunt
says.
for them?
Yeah, but it says Genghis Khan, ruler of the Mongols. So it went on. But at first, I thought this said ferrets were probably used by the Romans for hunting Genghis Khan. And I was like, what?
All right, ferrets, it's time.
It's like, why was that his weakness?
Yes, ferrets.
so
Send the ferrets.
I was like, wow.
If he were sitting here and we asked him what he's the most afraid of, he would say ferrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, look at the punctuation when you're reading Wikipedia, please. 'Cause
Yeah.
it'll give you the wrong information then.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I would have thought.
So
was killed by ferrets.
From 1860 to the start of World War II, ferrets were used in the American West to protect grain stores from rodents.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Interesting. Like from like
Like rodents, like
rats and mice
stuff.
and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Weird. I don't.
That's cool.
You don't see
You'd think
them,
they'd
like,
use cats.
attacking
Going
those?
after.
I know.
Yeah, right?
Right?
You would
Yeah.
think they would use cats instead of.
You would think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's odd.
Maybe they bred easier for them at the time or something.
I don't
That'd
know.
be interesting.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Do you know anybody from that time period that can confirm that for us?
Yes.
No?
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yep.
It's not gonna happen.
Ferret means little thief.
Yep, that sounds about right.
It does.
When Kyle had ferrets, when he was younger, they would hide things underneath the
Yeah.
couch, like keys, a milk jug, he said, different pieces of paper, just everything.
Yeah, they're very
Yep.
smart. Very smart and very ambitious and very just it's I always tell people it's like having a 2-year-old in your house.
All the time. Yes.
She would know she has a 2-year-old in her house.
I do.
That's right.
You should call him your little ferret.
I should.
Yeah. Okay.
He's kind of like a ferret.
Anyway, dogs can be left pod or right pod.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. What
Well, I
that
can see
matters.
okay cuz like Mia used to always lift up I think her right paw
Yeah.
to like cuz
Yeah,
golden
that's what Bullseye does.
retrievers will often lift up their paw for you to like hold it.
Yeah.
And I think she would always lift up her,
Yeah.
I think it was her right paw. The
Yeah.
same paw. So maybe that's yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
That's so cute. Ugh, I love dogs. They're the best. And for all you cat lovers out there, cats are also the best.
Second to dogs.
Besides dogs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We all have cats. So
We
don't,
all
like,
do have
like,
cats. I
just-
actually
I'm
have
just
more
a dog
cats than
person.
dogs. My husband's a cat person. I'm a dog
He
person.
is.
So,
But your husband's like a cat
Animal
person,
person,
a dog person,
a fish person, and
and every animal person.
yeah, he also works here.
Yeah.
case you didn't know.
We'll get him in here someday.
Even though he says no.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to be in the podcast today. I'm like, okay.
Well, but first he did this, and it made it look like he
Like,
he
oh,
wanted
me,
to.
me.
Well, that's what it looked like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then he said we were wrong.
Yeah.
We misinterpreted that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's actually the one running the store right now while we're sitting here talking. So,
Yeah. So thank you, Kyle.
thank you, Kyle. We appreciate that.
those are all my facts I have.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think that was good. But
That
yeah,
is.
send in your questions. Come to the Spooktacular on October 25th, 1 to 6 p.m. and enjoy, things like this podcast. Just, yeah.
Okay.
was I gonna
what
say?
should they do to help get
Like,
this podcast
subscribe, thumbs up,
Comment.
something. Comment.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Comment with
Positive
things
feedback. And don't say
positive
anything
feedback.
you don't like.
Yeah. We don't want to hear any sort of critiques. Just positivity
Yes.
all around. Nothing bad at all.
Yep. I mean, how can you say something bad when there's nothing bad to say?
I mean, this was pretty perfect. It's probably the perfect podcast.
Yeah. So anyway, you should also go follow our social medias. We have YouTube, we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think those are all the things. We don't really do anything with X.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also have our website, www.pollyspets.com.
Do people still use the W?
And we also
No.
are in store.
don't.
So just come see us.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Yeah.
940 Peppock Road, 210-658-0420.
That was the phone number.
Yeah, that was not the zip code. That'd be a really long zip code.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
gave out the phone number just then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
And the address?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That was real fast.
It was. It was. Yeah. All right. So until next week, we'll see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's say goodbye in different languages. You go first. Actually, you go first.
Okay. Trying to think of different languages.
Maybe we shouldn't have started
Okay,
with Crystal.
Wait, no, start with me because I don't know any other languages besides.
Crystal. Like adios, aloha,
Auf
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
Sayonara.
I'll say Auf Wiedersehen.
Dang it, I was going to say that one. No, everybody knows that one. What's some?
See, that's why everyone say them.
What's a fun one?
I don't know. I mean, I was ready to just say goodbye.
What's one in
What
French?
is-
What's bye in French?
Bonjour.
Oh,
Isn't that hi?
Is that high?
Oh, wait.
That's high.
Yeah, that's high. And
What is
then
bye in French? Do we know?
What if that's what it is?
fromage is cheese, and we sell
Chicken au
chicken au
fromage.
fromage
duh.
from
duh.
what? What is it?
Au revoir.
Au
yeah.
Duh. I don't know why I was stuck on bonjour.
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 Okay. Anyway, au revoir. Okay, your turn.
Adios. My son used to say that when he was little. He'd
Yeah.
say adios.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Now he's grown up, and he probably wouldn't even say adios.
No.
He would just say-
He would just be like, bye.
But okay. Well, thanks for watching.
Bye.